I think maybe some people asked me like, hey, can you look at this rash or something? And I was like, I'm not a school nurse.
You can touch my boobs. I don't care.
Ciara made her presence known.
Let's the guys up. I would.
You get to the house. What's your first impression of everybody?
Everyone's so cute and so nice. But I'm definitely really scared because I had never lived with anyone before. So I was like, this is going to be interesting. It's a lot of people. But I mean, I was obviously ready to get a drink and get the night started when I got there. So
I mean, you were definitely probably ready for a drink, being a traveling nurse, working in Brooklyn at the height of COVID. You probably needed more than one drink.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what we did this summer. So.
How did you end up taking a contract in Brooklyn, and what was your experience like?
In March, I started the whole travel nursing thing. I was stagnant, feeling really stagnant with my position at my hospital here in Atlanta. I just really needed a change. So in March, I moved out of my apartment here, moved everything into storage, and I hit the road, and my first place was Texas. So I stayed in Texas for about a month in March, and then it was like mid-April when it ended, or end of April, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go to New York next. I don't know. I just was like, why not? And so my recruiter had a contract in Brooklyn. I took it, and yeah.
What made you decide to become a nurse, and what's like the most rewarding part of your job?
Honestly, I was like, I'm gonna take a year off from school. I was like very undecided. My mom's like, okay, if you take a year off, you can't live at home. So she was like, lit the fire under my ass and was like, you're gonna go to nursing school. And I'm like, I knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I just didn't know in what sense. So, and my mom is actually a nurse practitioner. So she's like, you should try this. She, like, honestly, she filled out like my nursing school application, and she like drugged me to the open house because I was like, I am not going to nursing school. I was like, I'm going to take a year off. Like, I was convinced. And then I ended up loving the open house, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. And I got accepted, and yeah, I haven't really looked back since. I think the most rewarding part of being a nurse is definitely like getting the opportunity to make a difference. I mean, you definitely have your good days and you definitely have your bad days, but it is very rewarding to, get to be a part of something that is bigger than yourself.
What has been the most challenging part of your job during these times?
Honestly, when you work in an ICU, I feel like whether it's COVID or non-COVID, it's taking kind of separating your emotions. It's something that like, even though you can like be good at it one day, it's like the next day you find yourself like internally struggling. And just kind of, honestly, it's really just trying to take your emotions out of the situations and realizing that no, you can't save everyone, and we're doing what we can. And honestly, medicine only goes so far. So yeah, have a little faith sometimes.
On a lighter note, did you have to bring any of your nursing skills, save any lives in the summer house this summer?
Honestly, no, and it was amazing. No, I did not practice anything. I think maybe some people asked me like, hey, can you look at this rash or something? And I was like, I'm not a school nurse. Can't tell you anything about this rash or this minor issue. I'm like, if you're close to death, then come get me, but like, can't really help you with anything minor.